In the world of digital, or like in the same, when we created mechanization, when we created automation, when we move towards a different world where some skills are basically changing, the work of creating a high-performing team is basically the same. The number one thing that changes is the skills inventory requirement. What a good question at the one of high-performance operations. I have to say that the first reaction I have to it is that really not much changes on what are the principles and values and the methodology to get a team from wherever they are to become a high-performing team. But certainly the digital era brings along different challenges when it comes to the skills the team has to have, the team has to possess to really become high-performing. So let's start by a high-level definition of high-performance work system will be. And this is a concept that applies to today, to the past, and tomorrow in general. A high-performing team is a team that possesses the skills and the ability to do the task in an autonomous way, and in a way the skills are not only acquired but also demonstrated, so they can really deliver the task of the production system. And we can add to this definition way more than just that. But that would be, a high level, very short way to describe what high-performing teams will be. In general, if you have a crew of people that need to manage a given operation that is totally manual, for example, an assembly line, where you are just, wrapping and bundling product together, the basic skills required are relatively easy, and you can create an environment where every single person in that line understands and can deliver the task with excellence. Then you need to bring them to the game in a way that can really keep performing and keep excited about what they're doing. Their contribution becoming more important than just the task, which is a big message of how do you bring people's mind to high performing. In the world of digital, or like in the same, when we created mechanization, when we created automation, when we move towards a different world where some skills are basically changing, the work of creating a high-performing team is basically the same. The number one thing that changes is the skills inventory requirement. If you create your inventory requirements of today, and you can create the inventory requirements of skills for tomorrow. And you have your team qualifying and demonstrating those skills of the future in a methodological way, and then you make them operate under those new skills. A high-performing team possesses the skills, manages skills, excels in executing them, and they can rotate across the roles because they are able to do every role at every time. So that's what high-performance work system is, and the methodology will be the same. What changes is what skills you are requiring for the team to succeed. In the past, you might not have, or you maybe had, very limited data, digital type of skills requirements, and now you have more of those, which puts really encloses an amazing opportunity for all of us. The sooner we start identifying those opportunities in a skills acquisition, the sooner we enable our teams to acquire those skills, the sooner we're going to be ready to compete in this world where new technology solutions and digital operations are basically a condition to win.